Cleveland is making incredible medical advances. Doctors have found a way for paralyzed patients to learn how to move their once dormant limbs. CBS News correspondent Cynthia Bowers reports.
I basically just wanted to close my eyes and not wake up again.
It was the lowest point of Annette Coker's life. The woman who once trained dogs to assist the disabled would now be relying on one herself.
Thank you. If it hadn't been for my sister by my side 24/7, she could tell you it was tough.
Imagine being an active and athletic woman, playing in a softball league and riding horses. Then one day, the life you've always known comes to a sudden end. That's what happened to Annette in 2002 when a car accident left her paralyzed.
My body wasn't working, and my arms felt like a limp noodle.
Back then, she couldn't even wipe the tears from her eyes, and there were plenty of tears shed. But today, she can, thanks to an amazing system called FES.
FES is functional electrical stimulation, and functional electrical stimulation is using low levels of electricity in order to activate nerves and muscles in order to restore movement.
With the touch of a button, Annette turns on a device, much like a pacemaker, that's implanted in her chest.
This is a multi-channel implantable device. Electrodes are implanted in the body, so that when the implant is turned on, it electrically stimulates the nerves in order to cause the muscles to move in motions, for example, to open and close the hands. That's under the voluntary control of the patient.
I had these 2 implanted electrodes here, and I do a little twitch with my muscle in here, and that turns it on or off. I've always compared it to being like a toddler learning how to, walk, write, eat.
It all sounds a bit like the bionic woman, but the electrical stimulations allow Annette to perform basic activities, things she says she used to take for granted.
I can brush my hair, put some makeup on, just the little things that we forget that we do.
She's done everything we've hoped she can do. She uses not only one hand but both hands, and it's critical when you're doing macrame or crocheting. She can do that now.
Things are just becoming natural again, and I'm kind of back to talking with my hands. There's a little bit of Italian in me that says I need to talk with my hands.
These electronic implants are perhaps the nearest close-in way of restoring or correcting major nervous system dysfunctions of the body.
Dr. Peckham says research is underway to advance the technology, from developing a computer network to go inside the body to implanting nerve-stimulating electrodes in the brain.
The opportunities in the future of this, I think, are enormous. It involves all of the other motor systems that can be restored. The ability to stand, the ability to walk, the ability to control your bladder, are all things that we're working on.
And that's good news for Annette, who says now that she's mastering these movements, she's ready to do more.
My dreams are that I'm going to get out of this chair. I love to have a challenge in life. I didn't really plan on such a big one, but I look at it as there's nothing that's going to stop me at this point, and I'm going to get it right.
For The Early Show, Cynthia Bowers, CBS News, White House, Ohio.
Oh, what a story. Not everyone is a candidate for FES. It depends on the location and extent of the spinal cord injury. And while not everyone can expect miraculous results like we just saw, even the smallest improvements are a reason to celebrate.